You will have to forgive me if I'm very sweaty in this video because I have just come back from the gym. I had a workout and I ran all the way back. I hopped in the shower, piping hot. I've stepped out, now here I am. Truth is though, that is pretty close to what I want to talk about in this video because most men are weak. Absolutely, positively, undeniably weak. And which one are you? Probably weak too, because I've been like that for the longest freaking time. And you know what? This video is about how to be a G. So let's talk about it. How exactly do you be a G? Well, the first thing that you need to do is say what you mean and mean what you say. Do you find yourself being too shy and too timid to say what the fuck you want to say to people? Do you find yourself kind of compressing small and trying to fit in and go with the crowd? Do you hear yourself in situations when people put down someone or something that you like, but rather than stand up, you just kind of acquiesce into a corner? Maybe you're an Andrew Tate fan and people badmouth the man in your presence and you don't say a word. Maybe you hate Andrew Tate and people speak highly of him in your presence but you don't say a word. Maybe you're a secret Trump fan and people hate on Trump. You don't say a freaking word. Maybe you're like most men who absolutely positively refuse to bring up anything relating to dating coaching with a woman or PUA or pickup or any of that kind of stuff because you're actually just too freaking scared. Well, how about rather than that you actually just say what you think? How about you do that? How about you actually sit down and say, no, this is the way I think about this. This is what I think and I'm putting that out there. Why do other people get to be right and you're wrong? Why do other people get to set the standard of what is and isn't acceptable? First step to being a G is starting to do that. Actually just speak your freaking mind, irrespective of the consequences. Because you know what? When you actually speak your mind, you feel good about yourself. You do. When you don't speak your mind, you feel like a pussy. You do. For instance, you see the stuff I do right here. It isn't without challenges, as I know you know, which is the reason why you would never admit to anybody that you know that you actually consume this content. It isn't without challenges. But on the flip side, I feel good about myself because I'm putting my truth out there into the universe. And when you put your truth out there, there's a free flowing river of energy inside you rather than the blockage that comes from knowing that you're actually being fake and not who you're supposed to be. Second step to being a G is you need to do hard things. You really need to. That's basically it. I mean, look, let's be fair and let's be honest, right? How many times have you seen a dating coach on YouTube and thought, maybe the guy's got some infield and you go, oh, I admire this guy, I wish I had the balls to do that. How many times do you see an action film where someone's fighting through incredible odds and you go, I wish I could do that? How many times have you seen like a fitness transformation on Instagram and you go, I wish I could do that? And the thing is, your reluctance to do things like that is actually why you are where you are. And it's actually why you're currently not a G. Because being a G effectively means testing yourself, doing tough things, doing the things that are difficult, and then raising above and coming to this level where you're like, you know what, I absolutely got this. For instance, as I am sweating still, I swear to God, I literally just got out of the gym. For instance, I know for a fact I am one of the most dangerous people on this planet. And look into my eyes as I say that. I am not putting that on at all. I literally know this. Now, am I saying I'm more dangerous than everybody? Nah. But I'm definitely in the upper percentile. Definitely up top 20% at least. Minimum, maybe top 15. I know that. Why? Because I know what the hell I'm capable of. I know how much I've fought. I know how much I've strived to get to where I am right now. I know how many fights I've had. Physical fights, emotional fights, battles. I know the journey I've been on to get from shy and reclusive to this right here. I know that. All of the challenges, all of the heartbreak, all of the rejection, all of the times when I've looked in the mirror and I've been in tears. I've been like, nah, I freaking refuse this. People act like crying is this sign of weakness and like if you cry you're a bitch. No, you're not. You're not at all. Anytime I get really angry, I'm crying. But don't think for a second that because you've seen tears, that means you've seen weakness or you've seen like an inability to get the job done. I will get the job done with tears streaming down my eyes. All the frigging crying means is just emotion. But yeah, you really need to push yourself, because the more you push yourself, the more you strive, the more you just combat the weakness inside. Like again, I am sweating profusely. You want to know why I'm sweating profusely? Well, I'm in the gym and then I'm like, all right, let's use the sauna. Now, I ain't used the sauna for a while. I haven't used it for a while. But anyway, so I hop in the sauna and I go to do 15 minutes. But then while I'm in the sauna for that 15 minutes, by the time I get to like 12 or 13 or 14 minutes, I hear this voice inside me that's starting to say, oh, I can't do it. I can't do it. It's too much for me. I actually can't do it. I need to back away. I can't do this. I need to back away. I hear that voice. And you know what? That voice made me angry. That voice made me angry because like, hold on, what? You really think for a second that you are going to get me to back out of what I'm doing? Really? What, you think you're gonna try and bring out some kind of bitch-made weakness in me? Is that actually what you think? Alright then, alright, safe. We're doing an extra 10 minutes. How about that? We are doing an extra 10 minutes and you're not stopping me at all. That's what I said. And then I'm in there, right? And I'm in the sauna and everybody else is chatting around me because they all use the sauna for, oh, it's just the time to socialise. We're in the sauna and we're socialising. Nah, not me. I'm in the sauna and I'm getting dark and I'm talking to that voice. And in the sauna the whole time, this is literally like 20 minutes ago, that's why I'm sweating right now. I'm like, who do you think you're talking to? What, you think you can beat me? Do you have any idea how sick I am? Do you have any idea how strong, powerful, passionate, incredible I am? I'm a total G, I'm a warrior. This isn't going to break me down. This isn't going to stop me. This ain't going to slow me down. I'm going to do this no matter what. This is literally nothing. Nothing. It's nothing to me. What? I'm not going to back down at all. Not only am I not going to back down, I'm going to sit here. I'm going to do this for an extra 10 minutes. And at the end of it, I'm going to be fucking fine as well. That's what's going to happen. I'm sitting there with that energy. And the truth is that society and dating coaches will try and tell you that you don't need that energy. That's what they'll try and tell you. That's a load of BS. You do need that energy because that energy is fuel. That energy is motivation. That energy is the spark and passion. That energy is like fire. That energy is the thing inside you that says, I'm never gonna quit. You know in friggin' Braveheart when Mel Gibson screams freedom, it's that energy right there, which is what everybody resonated with because deep down, everybody really wants that energy, right? And cultivate it in yourself. I mean, it must be there. If it isn't there, try and stoke the flames, right? Keep doing stuff that is difficult. And as you do that stuff that's difficult, speak to yourself. The way you talk to yourself is everything. And when I say everything, I literally mean EVERYTHING. The conversations that you have with yourself in your head. I am the man. I'm brilliant. The world, as of right now, does not understand how much of a G I am. But one day they will realise. And when they realise, it is curtains. I'm that guy. I am him. I'm completely alpha. I am unstoppable. There is nobody that's on my level. I'm not looking up to anybody. I am being me right here in my own power. I'm radiating unbelievable amounts of strength and charisma and passion. That's how you're going to talk to yourself. Talk to yourself like that all day, every day. Because you know what? When you talk to yourself like that all day, every day, you start to believe it. All day, every day. And then the more you start to believe it, the more your actions change. And then the more your actions change, the more the world changes as well, because you're speaking to women with a different energy and they're like, whoa, what happened to this geezer? Whoa, he feels different. Or even not even women, people, your parents, your friends, your boss at work. That is it for this video. I don't really have much else to say. What I'll say is this: most men aren't ready for change. If you are one of those men who is ready to change, let's talk. There's a link in the description. Book a call with me and let's talk about changing, transforming your situation to turn you into a G. because being a G isn't just about women. It includes women, but it's not just about women. So if you have liked this video, like the video. Please do, because why? Because when you like a video, YouTube forwards it to more people. Alright? And I know that my method of communication can be abrasive, but I do believe that you can see it comes from the right place. If you comment, YouTube forwards it to more people, even more so than if you like it, and if you subscribe, you'll get to see more of my content on a very, 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 very regular basis. Oh, and by the way, this is completely unrelated, but I do feel the need to let you know. Yours truly is working on a book. You see, I actually am a novelist as well, I'm a writer, which is actually my true calling. And I'm working on a book called N-Word. What is N-Word? N-Word is about an 85-year-old white woman who dies, wakes up in the body of a 23-year-old gorgeous black OnlyFans and Instagram model. She then goes on a rampage of drink, drugs, sex and destruction, making up for everything she did not get to experience in her first life, while also dealing with the psychological ramifications of a century's worth of pain, misery and regret. That book is coming out this year, and just stay tuned because it's gonna be sick. And by the way, it's an erotic thriller, and if you want to know how to arouse a woman with your words, I do recommend you read this book, because it is a masterclass on female seduction. But with that said, goodbye, ta-ta, take care, see you later, and ciao.